Hi, everyone. Happy Monday. I have been feeling a little under the weather since Friday. And so, although I'm not feeling camera ready, I didn't want to miss the opportunity to connect in and share a message for themes of the week. I did ask Bella to sit in for me, but she was pretty content in the nest, so she refused. Um, but what uh, first card that we're going to draw here are the power animal cards. And what has come up is Walrus. And Walrus says to remain vigilant about the current situation. Pay attention to signs and omens and let them dictate your choices. So, card number one. Card number two that I drew was from the Power of Surrender cards, Judith Orloff. Excuse me. Um, and this is surrender the idea that you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. Card number two and card number three is from the latest deck that I have that I've been using the last couple of weeks, Woodland Wardens. I just love this deck. Um, and the card that came forth here was the Antelope and Wheat. And this is for nourishment. It's also about community and how once you nourish yourself and feel nourished and fill yourself, about giving back to community. And so, again, since I've been a little under the weather, I feel like I had some little brain fog. So I did draw these cards before I started the recording and did a little meditation as to how they fit together. And so this week, Walrus is about signs and about listening to ourselves, listening to our own intuition, and listening to signs from the universe. And signs can come in many different ways. So you can have animal symbols come in dreams. You can see animals as they cross your path. And it will be when there's a sign from an animal, it won't be oh, a cardinal flew by. It'll be, oh, that cardinal caught my eye and there's something about that. Or you'll see three foxes in a day. It's they'll make it obvious, or a song or a song lyric that you're drawn to as you're thinking about something going on in your life. So being open to the many ways that signs can come in. And a lot of times they'll come in through other people as well. Um, you'll be in a conversation with someone, or you'll catch part of a conversation with someone and it just feels so relevant to something like, oh my gosh, I was just thinking about that the other day, or that kind of thing. So be aware of signs that can help point you in the right direction. And how these cards fit together for me with the antelope and the wheat about nourishment, as well as community, in conjunction with the surrendering the idea that you can fix someone. It feels like this is a time that we're all being called to go into our hearts and not only nourish ourselves, taking care of ourselves, but really finding a community and surrounding ourselves with people and situations that nourish us, and not trying to fit a as they say, like a square peg in a round hole. um you know if someone or a situation does not feel right, again, you're getting signs to move on. You're getting signs that it's time to get a different job, or get a different, or start finding a new group, for whatever reason. Listening, that doesn't mean there's something wrong. It just might mean that there's these people are on their own path, and it's like, just, you don't, it doesn't have to be friction involved. But knowing what's right for you and what nourishes you inside, um, so that you can give back and so that it will be received when you give back, because that part of that nourishing and that service to others, if someone's not open to receiving your gifts and what you're offering, that just creates a lot of resistance in them and in you, and then you don't get to share your gifts fully. So again, that's how it came through. And Ruby is going to bless us with her presence today. So you get to get some live action here today on this Monday. So, and just a reminder that this Saturday is Rainbow Bridge Connections, and that is going to be at the Parthmore Funeral Home in New Cumberland, and that is from 2 to 4. I'll be doing readings. You may bring a picture of an animal friend in spirit. So I'll just be connecting in, seeing what animal comes through. We'll identify that person. We'll match up the animal who's coming through with the person, and then I'll bring through some messages for you. Again, this is a group event. This is sponsored by Petapalooza. It is $35 a ticket. You can purchase them at the door, or you can go to petapaloozapa.com to purchase them ahead of time. All proceeds are going to Petapalooza, so it's going to a good cause. So hope to see you Saturday, and nourish yourselves. Thank you so much. See you next week.